was me. I like that. When I was young, I had 2 pair of leaves. Besides that, the pinstripes and the gray. The one I wore on Mondays and Wednesdays. While niggas flirt, I'm throwing tigers on my shirt and alligators. You wanna see the inside? I see you later. Here come the drama. Oh, that's that nigga with the fake. Wow, why you punch me in my face? Stay in your place, play your position. Here come my intuition. Go in this nigga pocket, rob him while his friends watch it, and hoes clock it. Here comes respect. His crew's your crew, or they might be next. Look at they man, big man, they never try, so we roll with them. I stole with them, I mean loyalty. Niggas bought me milks at lunch, the milks with chocolate, the cookies, butter crunch, 88. Long as I got stuff for most of them soft. Even when I was wrong, I got my point across. They depicted me the boss. Of course, my orange box cutter make the world go round. Plus I'm fucking bitches ain't my homegirls now. Start stacking, dabbled in crack, gun packing. Nickname Medina, made the scenes, took my Ninas. From gym class to English, pass off for global. The only nigga with a mobile. Can't you see like total? Getting larger in waist and taste. Ain't no telling where this felon is heading. Just in case, keep a shell at the tip of your melon. Clear the space. Your brain was a terrible thing to waste. To master enterprise, and I ain't have to be in school by 10. I then began to encounter with my counterparts on how to burn the block apart. Break it down into sections. Drugs by these selections. Some use pipes, others use injections. Syringe sold separately. Frank the deputy, quick to grab my Smith & Wesson like my dick was missing. To protect my position, my corner, my layer. While we out here, say the hustler's prayer. If the game shakes me or breaks me, I hope it makes me a better man. Take a better stand, put money in my mom's hand. Get my daughter this college plan, so she don't need no man. Stay far from timid, only make moves when your heart's in it. And live the phrase, sky's the limit. Motherfucker. 88. And live the phrase, sky's the limit. Put money in my mom's hand. Get my daughter this college plan, so she don't need no man. Stay far from timid.
Bam. Alright, guys. What is going on? Let me lower myself. I feel like I might be a little too loud. Alright, what is going on, guys? We are back with yet again another edition of the Notorious podcast, man. And this is yet again another edition of Notorious Unscripted, man. This is episode 106 of the show. If you guys, if this is your first time watching, you guys do not know how this show works. Every Monday, we are on here with Notorious Unscripted, and every Friday at 4 p.m. Central, we are on here with the news. And as for Unscripted, for the time, obviously, right after Monday Night Raw, man, whatever your time zone you're in. So, with that being said, man, if you guys did miss this past Friday's edition of the news, CM Punk versus Jon Moxley still being planned for All Out. Me and Sir K go in depth on how nonsensical that would be
Literally.
and how weird of a story they would be making this. And we go into all that. We also, I think, went off on just a tangent on how just bad AEW's booking has been as of late, and how
Yeah.
just nonsensical a lot of stories have been that they've been trying to tell. So we go in depth on that, and also, uh, dude, we had a lot of big
There was
stories
a
that
lot of
episode,
stuff.
man. We talked about AEW's talent meeting. AEW's talent meeting they held before the show. Eddie Kingston being suspended, and just coming back from a suspension for, and I quote, pie facing Sammy Guevara.
Oh,
Uh,
God.
Thunder Rosa, Thunder Rosa and her backstage heat, and where all these stories are coming from, and the favoritism that AEW has been showing backstage, that is being speculated towards certain women against others. We go into all that. That is episode 124 of the news. And like I said, man, if you guys did miss that, that is now available on all platforms: Anchor, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts. And if you want to see it first, like I said, YouTube here every Friday, 4 p.m. Central, man. So, yeah. So, with that, being said, if you guys have not got a chance to get your hands on some of the official Notorious podcast merchandise, you guys can now find this on bonfire.com. The link is at the top of the description of this video and is in the Notorious podcast link tree that you can find on either mine or Turkey's social media pages, man. So on the top right, or sorry, on the top left, you guys got the base Notorious, or Jesus. On the top left, you guys got the Notorious Heels Podcast Chicago flag design. On the bottom right, you have the Notorious Heels Podcast Chicago skyline design. And then you got the OG, the best kept secret to the IWC, man. The Riddler inspired IWC's best kept secret shirt. Then you got the uncrowned kings of the IWC, the goats that are uncrowned here. The Biggie inspired shirt, man, and then in the middle you got the base Notorious Heels podcast logo design. So all of these 5 beautiful designs are available on bonfire.com. Like I said, the link is at the top of the description of this video, or like I said, on the link tree in either mine or Cirque's social media pages, man. So with that, if this is your first time watching, you guys do not know who we are here at the Notorious Heels podcast. I am Johnny Mayhem, one half of the host of this very show. And as for the other half, we got my man Sir K here. How's it going, man?
It's going, man. It's going. Just been chilling, man. I'm just waiting for All Out weekend, man. Waiting for not only Tuesday at 10:53, but on Saturday at 2:53. You know what I mean? And then the fun really begins, man. But
Nobody else understands that.
no one gets that, bro. But you do, man. You do. But
Of course.
shit, man. Other than that, I'm pretty good,
I
man. I'm
started a
pretty
movement.
good. Oh, bro. Man, I've never not done that, bro. But but I'm good, man. I'm good. Durante didn't ask yet, but in the spirit of it, how am I? How's
Oh,
the
yeah, he did.
family? Oh, he did. Oh shit.
It's new.
Oh yeah, I just saw it pop up. Goddamn. Oh, he of course Durante always asks, "How's life? How's the family?" Life's good, man. Family's good. What about you, Durante? Everyone else in chat. What about you, bro? How are you?
Yeah, man. I'm good, bro, as Durante asks. I'm good, man. Family's good, but yeah, man, pretty good. I did end up finding Walmart exclusive CM Punk. Today,
Mm,
I went back and picked up the other Ultimate Fiend that I hid
nice,
with the little
nice.
pointy mask. So I like the look of it a lot better. I put it on the regular Fiend. I
Yeah,
could show you guys if you want.
let me see. Gotta send me a picture too. I need that detail.
So this is the regular Fiend, but this just has the new Ultimate Fiend mask. So that mask obviously goes way harder. I don't know if it's gonna focus for you guys, but You guys could kind of see it there, but it goes way harder. The actual Ultimate Fiend is over there. I got him with the coat on, but he's kind of in the back, so I don't want to dig, because with my luck, he will fall. And this is Walmart exclusive CM Punk, man, so got both of these.
Oh, yeah, that pointy mask goes crazy.
Yeah, it looks like way scarier, and it's sick. But I got the other pointy mask on the Entrance Fiend. I got him holding the lantern. This one I got holding the belt. So, yeah,
Hell
hold
yeah,
on, let me
bro,
put
nice.
these back real quick.
Yeah, I'm gonna go crazy, bro.
Okay, yeah, man. So that was, and I hid 2 other ones that I'll probably be picking up this weekend.
I'm dead.
I got Drew McIntyre and
Cool.
a 2009 John Cena, because I wanted something to maybe display with the big gold. So
That's
obviously
true.
he
That's
held
true.
big gold during that era of him wearing the black, red, and blue attire. So yeah, but yeah, I've been good, bro. I've been good, just chilling, man. So yeah, that's about it, man. I've just been going on some figure runs and stuff like that, doing a whole lot of nothing, and
Hell yeah,
but
bro.
yeah, just getting ready for All Out weekend. I'm excited, obviously, to remind all you guys we got this big weekend coming up, bro. We got news on Friday, Clash at the Castle review on Saturday right after the show, and then we got All Out review on Sunday. Like I said, that one will be a little delayed because we will be at the show, but
Yeah.
you're definitely going to want to tune in because we will have the full live experience for you guys, man, to go over with you guys. And then Monday we're back with Unscripted, man, so we got a big weekend coming up. Yeah, man, let's read some of these comments. What's up? What's going on, Logan? By the way, Logan, I'm not going to say what he said, but all I'm going to say is he had my favorite tweet of the night, and it was the tweet genuinely made my night. I'm not going to say it.
100%.
I'm not going to say it. I don't think he wants me to say what was tweeted, but it was fucking hilarious. And, bruh.
It was amazing, bro. I did not expect to look down on my phone and see that.
Bro, I genuinely did not. When I tell you, brother, I was laughing my ass off. I genuinely was, and I really mean that. I was laughing my ass off, bro. It was fucking hilarious, man. I genuinely did not. That was the last thing I expected to see you tweet, bro.
That shit was nuts.
Oh man, it was horrible. It was horrible, but it was fucking fantastic.
Had to tweet delete, bro.
Oh,
we all
man.
have to do it sometimes.
100%, bro. Durante says, I try to tweet and delete as little as possible.
Sometimes you just gotta do it.
Because, man, I remember when I was getting harassed by these fat marks that were really upset that I don't like FTR's theme song. I remember so many tweets they were putting, telling me I need to delete this. Fuck you. That's my opinion. I'm not deleting shit. So exactly. Yeah, seriously. But sometimes that's probably the best case scenario.
Yeah, for a tweet like that, it's probably a good course of action.
That will live in the annals of goated tweets.
Wish I could have screenshotted it, bro.
Dude, as soon as I clicked on it and I seen it was deleted, I was like, no, I should have screenshotted it. Oh man, it was a gem. It really was.
That shit was amazing.
Durante says, question, where are all the Triple H dick riders? Everybody's saying he was perfect, and I don't even know why try anymore. Yeah, it's so funny, dude, because we said that exact thing on Friday. We said, because I was telling you guys when everybody was coming down on TK for running this horrible backstage environment, well, that's being reported or rumored that AEW, that he's lost control of the locker room, and all the rumors going around, you guys know it. But I said then, everybody's coming down so hard on TK, and it's okay to come down on him, but it's not okay to say, well, TK's doing this, man, and Triple H is running this perfect environment. I feel like people did the same thing with AEW, where they lumped AEW in this like honeymoon environment in the beginning because Vince. So people were saying, "Oh, Vince runs such a sloppy shop," and AEW's got this
perfect.
It's gonna happen to Triple H eventually, where people are gonna say, "Oh man, I mean, look at what happened when NXT was still black and gold, but it was dead." Everybody was like, "Oh man, this is how Triple H performs under pressure."
Exactly.
And now that he's back, he's still performing under pressure, but he's doing just fine. So it doesn't make any sense to me. Triple H is gonna fuck up, man. He's gonna fuck up. I mean, look at the news we heard today: Braun Strowman being discussed for a WWE return. That's a major fuck up, man. So that tells you right there, Triple H is going to do a lot of good. Look at what he's done with Kevin Owens. Look at who he's brought back. He's thinking about bringing back Bronson Reed. He's brought back Cross, Dexter Lumis. We don't know what he's back for, man. Logan might have been correct, but we don't know what he's back for yet. But all we know is he's back, and it's a great pickup. He's doing a lot of great, but this is just a precursor, man, to warn you people. Everything Triple H does is not going to be perfect, and it's okay. It's not a reason to give up on the product, but it's the same thing with Tony Khan. We all knew in the very beginning, man, AEW was never going to be this honeymoon environment, and I feel like that's what people are lumping into WWE's name right now.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, look at what Triple H is doing. Everyone's happy. Everyone's so happy. Blah 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 blah. It's eventually going to get to exactly, man. It's eventually going to get to a point where things might get a little rocky, and that's okay, man. And hopefully,
it happens everywhere.
Exactly. So, yeah. But yeah, man. So it is what it is, man. But yeah, I mean, tonight was. I mean, it wasn't, the greatest go-home show ever, but, I mean, it was what it was. Yeah, I mean, it was what it was. We got some good on the show. We got some really good on the show, and then we got some, what the fuck are they doing on the show with that main event, man? I mean,
exactly.
What?
Happens all the time.
We'll get to it when we talk about it, man, but what the fuck? Just what the fuck, bro?
Literally, bro. What the hell was that?
So to start you guys off, man, we're gonna start you guys off with AEW for the week. We got the show opening up with and same situation with AEW, man. We got some good on the show, we got some bad on the show, and we're gonna start you guys off with some good because we got Chris Jericho, man, who. Man, from a year ago when he was absolutely mind-numbingly horrible feud with MJF, and they were at the tailor end of it. Chris Jericho, man, it seemed like he had fallen off tremendously, and I will say, man, a year later, he manages to. The spotlight still kind of is on him, but it's not nearly as bright. I feel like now the problem is he's trying to focus on other people a little too much. And I feel like, and in me saying that, I'm talking about him adding unnecessary pieces to his group.
Yeah, he's trying to stretch it out too far that it could go, man. Eventually it's just going to rip apart.
Absolutely, man. And he's been great. He's been great, man. Yes, we told you guys this on the Notorious podcast episode 1. Chris Jericho is on one of my Mount Rushmores, man. And it still holds, bro. It still holds. It held a year ago. I may not have liked what he was doing, but I don't think it still held, bro. Because he still has a great mind, and he's just fucking fantastic, man. I love Chris Jericho. But the show opens up with him and Daniel Garcia, the apology or whatever weird name Jericho came up with for this segment, the face-to-face side picker, I don't know what he called this, but he gets out there with Daniel Garcia, and he says to him that he's been his mentor, he's took him under his wing, but last week you put your hands on me, and he said that he knew that emotions were running high, and Garcia might have been a little upset that he may have lost his match, but he said that was still no reason to put his hands, but he understands. And he asked Garcia kind of what that was about, and he said straight up to Garcia, "I apologize. I'm sorry." You know,
Yeah.
and Garcia grabbed the mic, and the crowd is chanting at this point really loud, "You're a wrestler." Jericho's getting pissed. Garcia's noticeably looking stressed. He's rubbing his head, and he's just looking. He's just not having a good time, man.
Exactly, bro.
So he grabs the mic and he says to Jericho, he says, "I appreciate the apology, but you know more than anybody how much that moment meant to me to hang with my hero." And he even said here he's torn between his hero and his mentor. He said, "You knew how much that moment meant to me. I went 30 minutes in the ring with my hero, and I stood at his level with him." And he said, "You knew how much that moment meant to me, and you ruined it. You ruined it." So Jericho said to him again, I'm sorry. I apologize." Danielson then came out smiling from ear to ear.
Of course.
Right as Chris Jericho was telling Garcia, he says to him, "I'm sorry. I just need to know from you that you are not a professional wrestler. I need to know that you're a sports entertainer." And he's telling him, say it, as the crowd is chanting no. Garcia, again, noticeably stressed. He's rubbing his head like he doesn't want to say it. And he's shaking his head. And then Danielson comes out and he says, "It looks like Chris Jericho is trying to fill your head with more of this bullshit that you're a sports entertainer. And it looks like he's trying to force you into saying it." So Jericho then again tries telling Garcia again just to say it. Say he's a sports entertainer. Garcia tells him to stop, leave him alone. He's torn between his hero and his mentor, and he just wants to be left alone.
Yeah.
Very, very interesting, man. So
Loved it.
he says he just needs to go think. He goes to turn around. Jericho grabs him, and Garcia pushes Jericho to the ground. Jericho's looking up at him like, "Are you fucking serious?"
Again,
So,
bro.
yeah. Then Garcia's looking even more pissed because he realized what he just did. He walks out of the ring. Danielson's laughing. Danielson's hysterically
His
laughing
ass.
about all this. Garcia gets out of the ring. Jericho gets up, and Danielson says, "Hey, Chris, I know I'm not a sports entertainer, but that was pretty entertaining."
Damn.
Jericho gets pissed, and he grabs the mic and says, "You know what, Danielson? Everybody's told me for the longest time you're the greatest wrestler in the world, and I never see it. I still don't see it. You were never better than the Lionheart. You were never better than me. So I can never understand why you were considered the best wrestler in the world." He says, "Do you think that Lionheart Chris Jericho could beat the Dragon, Bryan Danielson, the American Dragon?" And yes, this pretty much got confirmed for All Out after this,
Yeah.
man. So we're gonna be seeing. They put in the little match promo screen that Lionheart Chris Jericho is gonna be facing the American Dragon, Bryan
I feel
Danielson.
like it.
So I don't know if we're gonna get Lionheart Chris Jericho like how we did at Quake by the Lake, but I think we might.
I think we will because we've definitely got a lot of, Judas Chris Jericho. So yeah, they probably want to spice it up in the Chicago audience and give us Lionheart.
Definitely, bro. So I could see that. Man. And yeah, that was that was the opening segment of Dynamite. That
Hell
was the
yeah.
opening segment of Dynamite, man. So yes, very good. Yeah, I love to see it, man. I love to see it. I love how, and this is something so simple that Chris Jericho is doing. The focus here is not on Chris Jericho.
Hmm.
As what were we complaining about last year? The Inner Circle
Exactly.
was completely miscast, as was the Pinnacle. And Chris Jericho it seemed like the focus was just on him and that group, and then the Pinnacle seemed like the focus was just all on MJF, and nobody gave a fuck about the other guys. Here, who is the focus on? Daniel
Exactly.
Garcia. You
That's
know,
how I like to see, man. That's the great thing about the JAS, man. Like this whole story is about Garcia and Jericho's just the mentor guy in that storyline. Simple. When it comes to 2.0, to they just want to prove themselves that they're the best sports entertainers, quote unquote, in the business. That's what they're doing. I really like that about JAS, man. It's not all about Jericho, man. And it's good to see, man. It's good to see. And I
which
love
is
how conflicted.
I was gonna say, which is so funny because a group called the Jericho Appreciation Society is putting focus on the other people, but a group called the Inner Circle was focused on one man.
Exactly. Might as
It's
well switch
funny.
the fucking name.
Yeah, it's funny how that works, bruh. It's funny how that
Definitely,
works.
man. Definitely. But I love how conflicted Garcia was, and I love how he acted. I love how what he said. They did that really great, man. I like how they played that out.
Absolutely. Absolutely, man. So, next match was Dax Harwood versus Jay Lethal, and
Mhm.
it's just a regular singles match. Um, Dax Harwood loses here via roll up. Jay Lethal grabbed the tights. But really,
Like, why? You know what I mean?
I mean, I can't even remember if there might have been any distraction. Let me see. Hmm.
I think there might have been. I think there was.
I
I'm
want to.
not sure though.
Yes, I think there was. But okay, yeah, there was by Sanjay Dutt.
Okay.
I remember. I remember when I was watching this, I was just in the moment of being pissed that Harwood had lost.
Hmm.
Here, let me see. Oh wait, no, there wasn't.
Oh, really?
No,
Damn, no
there
wonder it
wasn't.
was so
They
lame.
were that. Yeah, okay. I remember being distinctly pissed off about something. So, well, I was even pissed off about what had happened on Rampage, even though that was a roll up too. But, yes, okay, yeah. I remember being really pissed, and that was the other reason. Yes, there was not even any distraction or anything like that, bro. They were literally just fighting each other to see who could get the roll up. Dax got the roll up. Jay Lethal then switched it. Then and then Jay Lethal rolled him up, holding on to the tights, and he lost. And afterwards, Sanjay Dutt said that we told you and we told you Cash and Wardlow that you guys were going to be fighting against Jay Lethal in a 6-man tag, but we never said that me and Satnam Singh were going to be fighting along with him. Then he
Hmm.
says the your actual opponents, Jay Lethal's partners at All Out, are going to be these men. And he points up to the screen as a vignette for the Motor City Machine Guns play.
Yeah, that
So
was
it is
pretty cool.
confirmed at All Out it will be FTR and Wardlow, the Pinnacle, versus Jay Lethal and the Motor City Machine Guns. I believe Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin are their names. So,
I believe so.
yeah, man,
Yeah,
that is
man.
cool. That is cool. It's definitely a hell of a lot better than anything we would have got with Jay Lethal, Satnam Singh, and Sanjay Dutt. Because if a power bomb to Satnam Singh ever happens, it does not need to be on pay per view. Put it on a
No,
Dynamite or a Rampage. I'm not
exactly.
interested in seeing that on pay-per-view.
Ooh,
I mean, it'll be cool watching Wardlow powerbomb his big ass, but it is not big enough
it's not
to put
pay
on
per view moment.
for pay. Yeah, exactly, man. So, yeah. Um, yeah, so that was that, and yeah, it's gonna be really cool to see the Motor City Machine Guns. I've never seen them live before, so that's
Same. So,
gonna gonna be pretty cool, man. It's gonna be pretty cool to see, and yeah, should be a good match. However,
mm-hmm.
why is it that Wardlow as TNT champion will not get to defend his championship on pay-per-view? And better yet, you know, when from the very iteration of this title, Cody's mission set out was that it was not going to be a secondary title. It was just going to be another huge title on the show. And honestly, for a minute there, it was.
Yeah.
It was, man. It was defended on pay-per-view. You know, you seen representation of it. You seen a strong champion most of the time. Why
No,
is it, man? Why is it that towards kind of the end of Cody's run, if I'm quite honestly thinking about this, towards the end of Cody's run, kind of, what was that? When did Sammy Guevara win the belt? September of last year? Sometime after All Out? Yeah, man. So as Cody Rhodes, as we know now, his run would start to come to an end, we start seeing the representation of the championship just go down. Just go
yeah.
down the drain, man. I mean, the championship has not been defended on pay-per-view since last year's All Out.
Like, bruh, what the hell's
What are we
going on?
doing?
What is the point of the damn thing? No one's defending it.
Yeah, and now it goes from being, and I don't know how this isn't a problem for anybody else. I mean, I genuinely don't. I genuinely do not see how this is anything but a problem, bro. I mean, how do we go from this championship being, obviously it was always going to be a secondary title to the world title, but it didn't feel like it was far behind.
No,
Now you look at the
exactly.
gap, and it's a lot bigger, because every champion that has come along, you're telling your viewer, is not important enough to defend the championship in a big marquee match on pay-per-view. You don't even attempt to give them a storyline on pay-per-view. I mean, what's the
No,
deal here, bro? I'm really getting tired of it, man. What is wrong with the TNT champion not defending his title on pay-per-view?
like, bro, why? Why can't he? Why can't we just get him, Warlow and Jay Lethal at All Out? Something, man. A title defense on pay per view would be nice. It just makes no fucking sense, man. And it just seems like they really gave up on that TNT title, man.
It genuinely does, man. Which is why, yeah, I don't know. I'm not saying Wardlow. I'm not saying Wardlow's been a bad champion. I think things should be a lot better than they really are. But
Mm-hmm.
what I am saying is, this is exactly why you don't christen somebody the savior of the TNT title before his reign happens.
Cause he didn't
Because
say shit.
you know, you're gonna put that in people's head. Oh, this guy's gonna be the savior of the TNT title. He wins it, and what has he done with it?
Same
Certainly not
thing.
defending it on pay-per-view. Instead, he's going to be
Exactly.
facing Jay Lethal and the Motor City Machine Guns.
Come on, bro. Come on. Put some respect on that TNT title again.
Honestly, dude. Honestly, it is utterly ridiculous, bro. Not defended
Mm-hmm.
on pay-per-view in a year. And Wardlow, somebody who you have put all this significance on, christen this man the
Mm-hmm.
savior of the TNT title, is not important enough to defend the TNT title on pay-per-view? Make that
Kinda
make
weird,
sense.
man. Literally, man. It doesn't, man. It really doesn't. It's just frustrating.
Incredibly, bro. Incredibly frustrating, man. Yeah, I don't get it, and I will never like it, bro. I will never like
Mm-mm.
a championship not being defended on
Same.
pay-per-view.
I
You
hate
know,
that.
what the fuck?
What's the point of the damn thing?
Exactly, dude. Exactly. Triple H didn't go not one takeover in 2018 with one of those belts, with all of his belts not being defended on pay-per-view.
Exactly.
Every single takeover, his championships were represented properly, and they were defended on pay-per-view because it's the right thing to do. You know, it makes no
That's simple,
sense.
bro.
Now, if you're WWE and you have a shit ton of championships, which AEW has a shit ton of championships too, but the TNT title was there before a lot of those. That was there before the TBS title. That was there
Mhm.
before these trios titles. So, you know, why isn't it getting the same respect as it is your one and, well, now there's the All Atlantic title, but it is your
Yeah.
most important mid-card title.
Exactly,
Doesn't
bro.
make sense.
It's your IC title. Treat it like it.
Exactly, man. Exactly.
Don't make
I don't
sense.
know. I don't know, man. So, yeah, that was that. That was that.
I will
Yeah.
say one funny thing I kind of realized about that moment. Second Don Callis comes back, we get Impact guys on TV, bruh. He really is their only fucking link to that fucking godforsaken company.
Oh yeah, that's right. So, yeah. Yeah. Next up, we have Billy. You know, and then you wonder why you hear AEW talent saying that they are disgruntled, unhappy with the booking. You have guys back there that are unhappy with their booking. Yet, you have Billy Gunn wrestling Colton Gunn on your TV show. When are you going to
Like,
get it
why?
through your head that these two fucking suck, man? Like,
They're lame as fuck.
these guys fucking suck.
Bro. Like, bruh. They're the most generic two idiots I've ever seen in my life. Get them off this damn TV. They belong on Impact. That's where those two belong. Impact.
And now you've put the Acclaimed with their father.
Why? Just so you could say, scissor me daddy ass? That's the only reason they did it. Bruh.
Running,
I
you're
don't
gonna
get it.
run and then when the joke runs dry, what happens now?
They're gonna keep telling it. Like they did with fucking Dark Order. Shit ain't
Horrible.
right.
Fucking horrible, man. So, Jesus. So, as if this couldn't get any worse, he beats Billy. Colton beats Billy. Oh, man. I was
No.
upset at the sight of this.
No.
He beats him. Stokely comes out. This is another thing I'm starting to get irritated about. How many fucking weeks are we going to see him come out and just hand people business cards? Like, dude, where is your group?
Like, what the fuck's going on?
At this point, I don't want to see the fucking group because you added these two idiots to it.
Man, I don't give a fuck. Why should I care now with these two in it?
Bunch of polar opposites, man. Bunch
Literally.
of polar fucking opposites. Ethan Page, Lee Moriarty, and Colton and Austin Gunn. Are you
Yeah,
kidding
dude.
me?
Like, bro, why this tag team, bro? Why?
Atrocious, dude. And then on top of that, Swerve and Keith Lee come out and to help Billy and the Acclaimed. The Gun Club are running through the crowd, flipping people off, like bro, turn the middle finger around,
Yeah, like-
bro. You suck.
Exactly, bro. That middle
honestly.
finger straight to you, bro. Your ass.
Like, you suck, man. You really do. Nobody cares about you, bro. Like, you suck, man. You are horrible. Swerve and Keith Lee come out, help up Billy stare at the Acclaimed, and later in the night they just say, yeah, you guys are ranked, and we think you're worthy contenders for the tag titles. No story, no rhyme or reason. And what I find so funny nowadays, me and you were saying this shit about All Out last year,
Mm-hmm.
and everybody like disregarded it because like we said it about the Young Bucks and the Lucha Bros. We said this shit last year. Why is this match happening? Like at the time,
Yeah,
the Young Bucks had more of a story with Jurassic Express. They opted to go
exactly.
with the Lucha Bros, and everybody, oh, this is gonna be a good match, So who cares? This is this is gonna be great. And we told people then, yeah, it's gonna be great. We know it's gonna be great. It's the Young Bucks and the Lucha Bros. They have the Fight Forever asterisk attached to both of their or attached to that feud. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's gonna be great. But we told them then, this
Mhm,
shit
it's
makes no
still-
sense. You need a story to, like, bro. I hate keep having to go back to the takeover example. What made us care about all of those takeovers? Every single match on the card had a reason as to why this match A was happening and B was important and made you want to give a fuck about the match. You know what I
Exactly,
mean?
bro. All the
So
Gargano versus Ciampa matches, they were all ex-best friends. One betrayed each other. One's trying to ruin his life. Gargano and Black. Gargano fucked up Black's title shot by injuring him on purpose. He wants revenge. Everything had a story, bro.
and
It all
and
connected.
and not to mention those two had beef stemming all the way from June or July when Gargano had costed Black the championship.
Mm, exactly. So
You
it's
know,
like, it all made sense. But now with this, it's just, yeah, they're feuding, but let's go with this. Like, like building up to this all out. For the most part, what you would think would have been building up was Keith Lee and Swerve and Ricky Starks and Hobbs. They break
yep.
the one team up randomly and just go with the acclaimed. Huh? Like, bruh.
And now, how much you want to bet if they lose? Which I don't know, man. I don't know. I
Like,
don't like it's weird because like I could see Tony Khan doing it, but I could see him also not doing it yet.
it could really go either way.
I think so too, man. So if you look at it like that, Keith Lee and Swerve have had a great past month. No
Yeah.
fighting, no teasing, no teasing a turn. How much do you want to bet now at All Out they're gonna
Well,
turn?
oh well, I think so. If they lose, Swerve's turning. And it's just like, what?
They've had a great month, but when they were cooking up the heel turn, they win the fucking tag titles. How does that make sense?
That
How does
doesn't
that make
make
sense?
sense. People are like, dude, DK, what are you doing? That's not how you logically book it. You know that. Don't make sense.
Honestly, bro. Honestly. Um After this, um, we get a cool little backstage with Pac and the Lucha Bros. This faction that makes zero sense, standing across from United Empire, a faction that looks fantastic. Will Ospreay and Aussie Open just talking about their match later tonight. Will Ospreay mentioned how it's been a while since him and Pac have seen each other, and yeah, that was pretty much it. Nothing much. It was short and sweet. Just hyping up to the match later tonight, man. So,
Definitely did. But was that where Pac said that stupid ass line?
oh my god, I told myself all
Yeah.
week I would not fucking forget to mention
Yep,
this
that
to you guys.
fucking line.
So we're doing this backstage segment, right? And Will Ospreay says to Pac, it's been a while since we've been in the ring, and pretty much he's excited to revisit some old memories, stuff like that. That isn't what he said, but something along the lines of that. Pac, Tony Schiavone holds the mic to Pac's mouth, and this man proceeds to say, later tonight, we aren't going to kill you. He pauses, and I'm like, okay. We're not going to kill you. We're going to murder you.
Bro.
Do you not know English? People from
Apparently
the
not.
UK
Bro.
still speak English. I know you cannot use that as an excuse. We're not going to kill you. We're going to murder you. What?
Like, bro, what is that? You just repeated yourself. Like, I would understand if I was like, yeah, we're not gonna kill you, we're gonna slaughter you, or fucking
Slobber
chop
you?
your ass up. No, slaughter.
Oh, oh! I was like,
Whoa.
what?
Whoa, what are you talking about, bro?
Ooh.
No. But, like, we're not gonna kill you, we're gonna murder you. Come on, bro. What? What is that fucking line?
Like it made sense when a couple years ago in 2020 when Wyatt told Cena, "This isn't going to be a match. This is going to be a slaughter." You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like
that
that's
makes sense.
cool. We're not going to kill you. We're going to murder you. You know, if you murder somebody, that means you kill them.
And if
What
you
the
killed
fuck?
somebody, you murdered them. Those things kind of correlate with each other.
I don't know if he fucked up or if that was his general intent. Like that is what he was looking to say. But oh lord, that was bad, man. That was bad.
I hope he realized what he said and like, oh man, that was dumb as hell. Why the fuck I say that?
Uh Also, I actually think I skipped a segment. So before this segment, we'll go over it now because the Britt Baker match is actually next. 30 seconds. I shit you not.
Mm-hmm.
30 seconds. We see Tony Schiavone standing next to Thunder Rosa in the backstage area, in the interview area. He's standing next to Thunder Rosa, and she's sitting there and she looks really upset. And he says, "We have an announcement from Thunder Rosa." And she says, I'm sorry I have to announce this because I feel like I'm letting all of you down, but I will be stepping down. Listen to this. I will be stepping down as AEW Women's Champion. There is going to be a fatal four-way match for an interim Women's Champion. So if you're not stepping down because
Exactly. So you're
you're
gonna.
just going away with the belt, and there's going to be an interim champ. We'll get to that in a second. She says my partner Tony Storm, my Thunderstorm partner Tony Storm is still in the match. So bring the gold home for us, and thank you guys. And I will be back better, stronger, and hungrier than ever.
Bro.
30 seconds.
That shit ain't right, bro. If there ain't an agenda for that woman's vision, there is, bro. There ain't no lying.
When CM Punk went out with injury,
You
was
got
he
what,
given
7 minutes?
30 seconds in a backstage interview to let the world know that he's injured and he will be going away as champion, as there will be an interim champion? No. He stood out in front of the live audience on Rampage and announced it to the world.
Literally, it was like a 7-minute segment.
Would Britt Baker have ever gotten a 30-second backstage interview as world champion?
Oh,
no.
God, no. God, no, man. Don't make sense,
man,
bro. It really don't.
Come on now. Britt Baker comes out.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
So sick and tired of this interim shit. And that's the other thing.
Dude, I'm so sick of it.
It is okay to vacate a championship with the roster that you have. There is no doubt in my mind you could put on a nice 8-woman tournament. There is no doubt in my mind you could put on a nice little 8-woman tournament. And if you don't got time for it, you could even do a little 4-woman tournament.
I understand that, like, but, bro.
Come on now.
Interim this, interim that. Bro, why?
It makes zero sense, bro. It genuinely
Seriously.
makes zero sense as to why, especially with this summer, that has just been filled with interim everywhere you turn. Interim ROH Women's Champ, interim AEW Champ, interim now Women's Champ, bro.
It's like,
Earlier
bro,
in the year, we got the interim TNT Champ. Dude, it is okay to vacate a championship.
Oh,
This
literally, bro.
interim shit is just
It's gotta
utterly,
go.
bro. Horrible, bro. Horrible. I hate to see it. I hate to see it,
Exactly.
man. You know, we got and although the Thunder Rosa situation as well as the CM Punk situation as interim champion, you know, it doesn't make, it makes a lot more sense than the other two.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's just the fact that we've seen it so much because the other two were just blatantly stupid. Deonna Purrazzo couldn't make one appearance as ROH Women's Champ, and there was an interim champion. And then Cody was out for 2 weeks with COVID, and there was an interim, and he's only off of TV for 2 weeks. And it's not like you put half of the other people on TV quarterly anyway. So
Exactly, bro. And people were trying to say, oh, it's because he wasn't signed at that point still. And why would you put a title on him? That's your dumbass fault for putting a title on a man that ain't signed.
Exactly. Yeah, he was there on a handshake deal, man. So, my God, bro. But, I mean, it makes sense, man. It makes sense, but I think it's just the fact that we've seen it so much. But honestly, putting an interim title on anybody puts a huge asterisk on their run. I mean, they're having this run, and they're always just going to be looked at as the interim champ. Who the fuck wants to be looked at as the interim champ?
Exactly.
You know?
It really doesn't make sense. I hate it.
Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. It is grown stale. The well has ran dry, and you know, you got so much talent on the roster, man. It's not like you can't find anybody to hold the actual title of the AEW or AEW Women's Champion.
Exactly, bro. I don't get it, man. I really don't.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's like you put the title on Chris Jericho in 2019. You know, if he went out with injury, you specifically wanted him to be the first world champion. So it would suck if he got injured because, like, he was the guy you wanted. So, and you know, you had talent, but you didn't really have a boatload of talent like you do now. So I would understand that. But we're in a day and age, man, where this roster is so huge. It's so huge. You know, to the point where you can find somebody, man. You can find somebody. Don't give me that
exactly,
bullshit.
bro. Exactly.
Yeah, so to add fuel to the fire, Britt Baker comes out here, wrestles this match with Kylan King. She beats her in about 4 minutes. Grabs the microphone and says, "Oh, Thunder Rosa has to go out with injury. Well, why can't you defend the championship with injury? I did it. I defended my whole reign with a broken wrist."
Bro.
How is that making your situation with these two any better?
Dude, I'm telling you.
Why do you continue to have them work with each other and continue to have these two women around each other when Britt was the one that lost the title to Thunder Rosa in March?
Yeah.
So why is this still a thing?
Exactly. It's over with, bro. Let it be.
It doesn't make any sense, dude. It really doesn't make any sense, and it's... Split these two women up. If the situation has gotten this bad to the point where there's fake stories being thrown out about one another, if the situation is this bad, these two need to be separated on television. They do not need to be working with each other for a long time until they can get this shit straight, because
exactly,
this does nothing but horrible stuff. And we,
Oh, man.
for their backstage situation, we already talked about how there's fake stories being distributed by Britt Baker herself about Thunder Rosa, and how these two have nuclear heat and all this stuff. Why are they around each other? Why do you continue to have these women work with each other then? It makes zero sense.
Literally, bro. Literally. It's just a volatile situation. They're just feeding that fire.
Yeah, and I mean, there's these reports of promo material not being passed, but it's being said anyway.
Bro,
And
you
who
can't
knows
do
if
that.
this was too. And Britt, you do know that having fucked up discs in your back is a lot worse than having a wrist injury.
Exactly. Oh, yeah, a wrist. Like, bro. And you don't think if Thunder Rosa could, she would wrestle through injury through this one pay per view match? Because she
Especially if she
would.
was supposed to lose.
Exactly. She would 100% do it. So it's like, you're just saying shit. So Tony Khan, with his bias for you, sends her home, and you still talk shit like she did it on purpose? Bruh, it's so unprofessional. How does that go on TV?
You know, absolutely, man. And it's even worse. It's even worse of a look because Kenny Omega and Will Ospreay had a back and forth at the end of the show, and that was just fine.
Yeah,
So,
they
you
did it
know,
perfectly.
um,
They obviously don't like each other. They might be cool with each other now. I'm not sure, but at one point there was definitely some beef, bro. They ain't not like each other, and
yeah.
they still might. They still might not like each other. We don't know, because they don't show it like professionals.
Um, as Britt's talking, Tony comes down to the ring, and Jamie Hayter starts whooping her ass as she's making her way down to the ring. And um, after that, Hikaru Shida comes down with her sword, or her kendo stick that she thinks is a sword. Um, after that happens, these two women just retreat, and yeah, there's gonna be a fatal four way: Tony versus Britt versus Jamie versus Hikaru Shida. Why?
What the fuck is Karashita in that fucking match? Get her ass out of there. Put Ruby in it, please.
What is Ruby Soho doing?
Exactly,
What
bro.
is she
What?
doing? Why
Like,
would you get her here? Give her this give her this whole
grand
new
entrance.
yeah, this whole grand entrance into this company just for her to be squandered and in a match on Rampage this week, teaming with Ortiz, who's another guy stuck in mediocrity because Santana doesn't want to team with him anymore because of reasons.
Yeah,
And losing to, I believe, Ty Conti and Sammy Guevara.
don't make sense, man. It really doesn't.
Jesus Christ, man. Um, Next was the segment where Keith Lee and Swerve told the Acclaimed, "You're ranked, and yeah, we want to face you." And that's
What
about
a
it.
storyline.
Yeah, that was pretty much it for that. And yeah. Next, man. Next was John Moxley versus CM Punk.
Good
The
lord.
interim, or actually, well, for the interim and the regular World Heavyweight Championship.
Disputed title.
Yeah. Mox comes out, Punk comes out, man. They're sitting in the ring. This match started an hour and 6 minutes into the show, and it ended. Let's see. It ended an hour and 8 minutes into the show. 2.5 minutes.
Literally.
Punk goes for his kick, goes for his enziguri. Oh, not his enziguri, just his high roundhouse kick.
Mm-hmm.
Twists his foot. He's standing on the ground screaming. As I seen somebody mention, Punk turned his heel and got hurt. I don't know if that might be a bit of
A little too on the nose.
Yeah. I don't know if that might be a little bit of a little innuendo for what the future for CM Punk has to come.
Oh, definitely.
But he's screaming. Jon Moxley doesn't really care. He's giving Punk elbows. He hits him with the Death Rider or the Paradigm Shift, whatever you want to call it. Gets him up again, hits him with another Death Rider, and that was it.
2 fucking minutes, man.
If this is your planned main event for All Out,
why?
I don't know what you did here. I know what you did here. I don't know why you did it. I know what you did was get everybody here for the rating and then just kind of say fuck you to everybody.
Yeah, just say, oh yeah, watch the rest of the match on the pay-per-view. Huh? Like, just have them do a cool face-off or a contract signing. Something. I don't get it, bro.
Good God.
I don't know what the fuck that was. That was a match, though.
And if this is the main event of All Out still, you presented to us a week that was wasted that could have gone to another kick-ass promo battle between these two.
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
This was like the one good thing out of this, man, was, you know, they mentioned on commentary afterwards, you know, this was supposed to be the summer of Punk 2.0. This was supposed to be the summer of Punk, and it's the summer of Mox. And then Punk turned around and looked at the audience just heartbroken.
Mm-hmm.
So that is the only upside we have to this, is if they're tying this into a story. But as of right now, none of us have no idea what this was done for and why they did something like this. So it might end up paying off, but right now,
it's bad.
What are you trying to portray to me here? Because you just made Punk look like an absolute idiot here.
Exactly, bro.
I don't know, man. I don't even know what to say, bro. Just
this has to play out, because man, if it plays out bad, then good lord, they screwed themselves hard.
Yeah, that's one of the things. Definitely, especially in this situation here. Like, you're kind of just gonna have to wait and see how this plays out, and we better hope that this plays out good, because if they did something like this so nonsensically, bro, why? Just fucking why, man? Makes no sense, dude. But yeah. So this was the match, bro. This was the match, and it was underwhelming to say the very least.
Definitely, man. Definitely, very.
Yeah.
And I think
Christian
that's
Cage,
real.
Definitely, dude. I was looking like,
Like,
what the fuck?
They botched or something? Nope. This shit just happened.
Yeah, definitely, dude. Next, Christian Cage is in the back. He tells Jungle Boy he's upset that he's made this so personal. And he says, and he says to him that he accepts his challenge for All Out, and it was very straight and to the point. Christian was not talking about his mom or his family or anything like that. He was just he was pissed off, and he accepted Jungle Boy's challenge for All Out, man. So that was literally it, very straight to the point. And I've been loving this story, man. It's been one of the best parts of the summer.
Definitely, bro. Definitely. It's been amazing. Been consistent. and it's just been entertaining, man, from both sides, bro. So this is definitely what I'll remember.
Definitely. Definitely, man. So after this, we got Ricky Starks. Ricky Starks, man, this is promo of the night here for me.
Oh yeah,
Man, how far I've came with Ricky Starks, man. The both of us, to be
telling
quite
you.
honest.
Oh yeah,
We could not stand Ricky Starks in the beginning, bro. He was just so bland. He had like
mm-hmm.
little to no charisma, but everybody acted like he had a world of charisma. He didn't really know how to talk.
Yeah.
Man,
But
he
man,
has
look at him now.
developed. He genuinely has developed into one of my favorite parts about the show. Ricky Starks
Mm-hmm.
is fucking fantastic, man. He really, really is fantastic. He gets on the mic and he says, "Man, I've been dealing with so much over the past few weeks. The breakup of Team Taz, losing my FTW title, dealing with QT in the factory, and then I got to worry about Powerhouse Hobbs turning his back on me." He says he's got a lot of vets in the back telling him this is show business, not friends business. And I understand what you mean, but I thought I was the exception. This man
Damn.
called me every week during my neck injury to make sure I was okay, and to check up on me physically and mentally. And I should have known once Powerhouse Hobbs turned his back on a nightmare. Gabe.
Goody.
I knew it. I should have known it was going to happen to me too. He says, but before you were with me, you were wearing a bedazzled T-shirt, being one of Britt Baker's security guards, and I took
Damn.
you under my wing, and you sat at my table, or I showed you what it meant to sit at my table, and we can all eat. And and then he said, you hit me in my neck, man, and you know how close I was to losing all of this. I considered you a friend. I considered you my friend, man. As he's beginning to cry. This was fucking tremendous, bro. This
Oh,
was
this is
a
amazing.
tremendous promo. It really was. My God, he's great, dude. He really is great.
Oh yeah.
He says, I considered you my friend, man, but now I consider you a low-down, slimy snake. And he said a couple other words in there, but a low-down, slimy, backstabbing snake or something along those lines.
Yeah.
And he says, if you want to bring a quote from, was it New Jack City? I think he said the name of the movie was. He said, how about you bring your $5 ass to Chicago and fight me at All Out?
Man, oh man.
Yeah, man. And later, this was confirmed that we will be seeing Ricky Starks versus Powerhouse Hobbs at All Out. Shit's gonna be heat, man. I'm super excited to see that, bro. Super excited
Definitely,
to see
man.
that match. But,
That
bro,
shit's about to go nuts.
what a tremendous promo from Ricky Starks, man. I mean, that was promo of the night for me, easily, man. Easily.
Oh yeah. Definitely, man. Definitely. That shit was heat. A lot of emotion. And just the charisma Ricky Starks came through, man. It really has, and you love to see it, man. Really makes me wish that
100%.
tag team was still together. But even though it was a bad decision to break them up, we're still making it work even with it. So that just goes to show the skill of those two.
Yes, and absolutely, man, and the potential that we haven't even seen glimpses of yet.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great, and yeah, I would totally like to see Ricky Starks move on to some championships that actually mean something.
Exactly.
But man, yes, just incredible, man. Absolutely incredible. Like Turkey said, man, it was a horrible decision to break them up, but for the most part, man, we've been doing all right. We've been doing all right with these two guys broken up.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. So, after this, we get Jon Moxley talking to the world, after his AEW title win. He said, "That is for all the people. That is for all the people, Khalil, who wrote my obituary as soon as CM Punk came back." And then he said, "That is for all the people who wrote my obituary as soon as CM Punk stepped back through the door." He said, "The answer to everything in professional wrestling is Jon Moxley." And then he also said, "I'm not just a guy, I'm the guy."
Dang.
What does that remind you of?
Exactly.
His best friend, Mr. Joseph.
Joseph.
Yeah, man. So obviously the little dig at Roman Reigns, he was holding that one in there for a minute.
Oh, yeah, he's been waiting to say that line, bro. You know it.
Yeah. So that was pretty cool, man. That was pretty cool. And yeah, that was that.
Hell yeah,
that
man.
was
That shit was really awesome.
definitely, bro. Definitely. And after this, we got. Let's see. Death Triangle, who, bro, what is that entrance?
Oh my god, bro. Why the fuck is Penta in the middle, bro? He's the worst. He's the weakest link, bro. It should be Pac and then the other two on the side, man. Because,
Exactly.
dude, Penta's the weakest one, bro. He is. It's just how it is.
No doubt about it. No doubt about it. For me, it goes Pac, Phoenix, Penta.
Easy, bro. Easy.
I mean, I could tell that I could tell they tried to do a little something, spice up the entrance a little bit, man. But it just looks weird with Penta in the middle. Maybe it'll look better
If Pac was.
visually, but like AEW has this thing of having like the tag teams come out of one tunnel. So like is Pac a baby face or is Pac a heel, but Phoenix is a baby face, and then Penta's a tweener. So like that's the one bad thing that can come from the baby face and heel tunnel.
Yeah, and that's the weird thing. Entrances like that.
Definitely, bro. So, yes, this match happened, man. Death Triangle versus Aussie Open and Will Ospreay, or according to Justin Roberts, when they're making their entrance.
Oh my god.
Justin Roberts says, introducing Fletcher and Mark Davis of Aussie Open and the United Empire and Will Ospreay. So we seen Fletcher and I think his name is Fletcher Fly. I think Fletcher or something like that. And Mark Davis of Aussie Open. And then we got the United Empire. And then we got Will Ospreay. I only seen 3 people. I don't know if I was supposed to be looking for more, but
apparently there's 2 more somewhere that are called the United Empire, but apparently it's not the 3 that we were looking at. According to Justin Roberts.
Oh Lord, I'm watching that entrance. I'm like, what? What did he just say?
Literally, like what?
It's not hard to do, bro. You just have to announce them as Davis and Fletcher of Aussie Open and Will Ospreay of the United Empire.
Yeah. Come on.
Or you do the one where you started off with representing United Empire.
Say, representing United Empire. Like, bruh, what the fuck was that?
I don't know,
Don't
man.
get it.
I don't know. Yeah, you either do that one or you do the one where you name it, pause, and then say the name of the group.
Exactly.
Aussie Open and Will Ospreay, United Empire. You know.
Easy. Nope. Now for Justin Roberts.
I guess not, bro. I genuinely could not even tell you guys what happened in this match. What I will tell you though, this trios tournament is was fucking fantastic. The left side is fucking fantastic. I don't know what the hell they're doing with the right side, but the left side, the Roosh and Andrade and Dragon Lee versus the Elite match was top tier. And this, bro, Will Ospreay is fucking phenomenal, man. And I was telling you this the other day, I like just the visual of him with Aussie Open more than I like him with Jeff Cobb and Great O'Khan.
Same, definitely. And they look like they fit together way more.
And those guys too. I can't even give all the flowers to Will Ospreay here. Aussie Open is tremendous, dude. They're
a great tag team. They really are.
Pac, that spot where Pac stood on the ring post, didn't even get his balance, didn't even check behind him to see if those guys were there, and nailed that moonsault, bro. My God, that was phenomenal, man. Yeah, absolutely phenomenal, bro. This match went a good 30 minutes, bro. I mean, granted, with commercials, you're probably looking at more of like a 17, 20-minute match. So,
yeah,
you know, but
still,
man,
it was great.
Yeah, bro, tremendous, absolutely tremendous. The Death Triangle was very close to winning, almost to the point where I kind of thought they were going to. Obviously, because up until this point, obviously we know what we know about the Ospreay Omega beef. So I don't know if maybe those guys requested not to work with each other, but there was a point in the match, man, where I genuinely thought that Pac was going to hit the Black Arrow and win. But instead, he noticed his stalker, his round-the-world stalker, Kip Sabian, ringside. He walked right up to him and just took the box off of his head, and it was a dude with his mouth taped, like the scene out of The Dark Knight. And
literally,
Pac was just looking at him like, wait, what? And he turned around, and there he was. They've been putting Pac in all the promotional stuff for All Out. I honestly think we see Pac versus Kip Sabian at that show.
I could see it, bro. I could see it. And it's like, bro, Kip, out of all people, you choose his ass.
Maybe he got better. Maybe.
I hope so. And if he didn't,
looks cool.
It looks cool, yeah. So I hope he backs it up, man, because, good lord, if he doesn't, get rid of his ass and his girl.
Bro. Ugh. Horrible. Horrible, man. So, he beats up Pac. And while he after he got doing that, Will Ospreay hit the hidden blade. That mark, that Assassin's Creed mark.
It really is.
He hit the hidden blade on Rey Fenix, and Aussie Open and the United Empire and Will Ospreay all win this match. All of them, every single one of them, they won it.
4 of them apparently, but well, 5 would be technically 2 more. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, they won the match, and she was heat. Yeah, next week, bro, we get in the match. We get in the face-off, bro. The real beef finally comes to an end. Well, probably not. Probably will get worse. Who knows?
Going to be amazing. Now, just because we never really go in depth on Rampage, listen to me very carefully. The Dark Order defeated the House of Black. And wait. Before you put your head down, in sheer disappointment, Alex Reynolds pinned, now granted, it was a roll-up, but still, he pinned Malachi Black.
dude.
Hey, wait.
Oh no, don't tell me it gets worse. I read the spoilers, and it still shocks me.
The mystery member of that Dark Order team ended up being Ken.
Bro, just yeah, it's gonna be me.
And Hangman didn't even walk him to the ring. He didn't even do ringside with him. He walked
That's
them out to
fucking
the stage, fist bumped them, and left.
damn. Bro, like man, I ain't trying to watch this shit. The fuck, bro.
Honestly, bro, I wouldn't either. You know what
No,
I mean?
I mean, you fucking losers,
Dude,
bro.
what the hell is the right side of this bracket?
Like,
Why is one side completely fire,
mm-hmm.
and the other side is a bunch
It's
of
this
shit?
fucking Dark Order's dead ass faction
And they're
versus.
it's just so bad watching them out there, and like Silver's trying to like be all funny and like make
Like,
everyone
bro,
have a good old time. Like, no,
no,
get out of
you
here,
ain't it, bro. Get out of here. Get the hell out of here. And your fucking shitty jokes.
bro. Come on now. And then, not to mention the other match that we seen a while ago from the. Oh my god, I never noticed that.
Hmm.
On the left side of the bracket, there's an AEW Dynamite logo, and on the right side, there's a Rampage logo. And now that I
Oh.
think about it, all the matches on the right, obviously, I would hope, were on
Okay.
Rampage, and all the ones on the left, all the cool ones, were on Dynamite.
Oh, that makes a
That's
little
why
more
they put
sense.
all the shitty side. Okay, that
Alright,
makes
that makes
sense.
sense. I
Not
never
to
noticed
mention,
that.
the Dark Order will now advance to face the Best Friends. And the Best Friends defeated the Trustbusters.
Dude,
Yeah.
like, I'm glad I don't watch Rampage because if I had to watch Dark Order versus Best Friends on Dynamite, oh, good lord. Good fucking lord, help me.
I I don't understand. I really don't understand why the JAS and the Blackpool Combat Club were not put in this.
Oh,
I
bro,
genuinely
especially
I don't get it.
no, especially if if Tony Khan was planning to do that stuff with Mox and CM Punk. You know how fire that faction would look after that.
Mm-hmm.
Good
Yeah,
lord, man.
because even if you put them in, they don't have to win. Like, okay, if you want Claudio, Yuta, and Brian as trio, put them in the first round against the JAS, Lee, or not Lee, Menard, whatever his name is now, 2.0 in Garcia, or you could even do 2.0 in Jericho. Have
And
them beat the JAS, and then have the JAS cost them the semifinal match, and it
yeah,
writes itself, and it gives that a even more prestige reason for the match happening.
exactly. 'Cause they got beef. Come on, bruh. Come on. But no, we get best friends, trust busters, dark order. Ugh, garbage.
Genuinely trash. Um,
Hmm.
yes, but as for the back to the left side of the bracket, yes, this Will Ospreay and Aussie Open victory against Death Triangle was absolutely incredible, and yeah, after this there was off the air promo battle between Omega and Will Ospreay, and these guys kept it cool. They just had a
Yeah.
really good. I mean, it was intense. You had Ospreay at many points going to go after Omega, and Aussie Open was holding him back, and it's just been great, man. It's just been great.
Definitely.
I really hope we do end up seeing this singles match, man. I would like it to maybe be at
Definitely.
Grand Slam, or that's their next big show after All Out. So yeah,
That would be
I'd like
perfect,
to see
bro.
it, man.
That really would be. That shit would be, bruh. It
Dude,
should be.
if apparently Preston Vance was acting like he had a leg injury. So a lot of people think that he's going to be replaced for Hangman. And is the Bucks and Omega going to beat Hangman at the pay-per-view? That should be an interesting story to tell.
That should be
But
very interesting.
the Bucks and Omega need to win this, because they touted the whole time that they were waiting on these. They were waiting on Omega to do the trios in the first place. So if you didn't have them win,
then you could have done it
stupid.
months ago.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, man. I would have also liked to maybe see this wait so we can see the Undisputed in here.
Oh yeah, definitely. That would be the perfect ending to this.
100%, man. So, yeah, that was AEW Dynamite, man. That was AEW Dynamite. And then, yeah, on Rampage, we got Ortiz and Ruby Soho losing to Sammy and Ty. What are you doing with Ruby Soho, bro?
Good lord. That shit ain't right.
run has been a failure.
It has been. They failed her.
You had Alex Reynolds pinning Malachi Black. Now, granted, it was Miro's fault.
Yeah,
Still
but
not the visual I want to see.
no.
And then you had Claudio beating Dustin for the ROH World Championship in the main event of Rampage, man. So,
Good lord.
And those are 3 good reasons why you shouldn't watch Rampage.
Exactly, bro. That's my 3 reasons right the fucking there.
So, yeah. So with that, we move over to Monday Night Raw.
Yeah. God damn.
This show was okay. Nothing really crazy happened on this show, to be quite honest.
Yeah.
AJ Styles and Dolph Ziggler opened the show as they were beaten by the Judgment Day.
I heard they used fucking.
Side.
So what I'm guessing now is that's their faction theme, and they have all their individual themes, and it's like, why? I don't get it.
I hate how they do that with the House of Black too.
Oh, I hate that shit. Like, bro, just use Black's theme. That shit's heat. Just use the most fire theme song. That should just be the baseline of it.
Exactly. Like, you didn't see Kyle O'Reilly having his own music when he was in the Undisputed, and then Bobby Fish came out to different music, and then Roddy came out to his old singles song, and then Adam Cole had a different song. Like, no, they just came out to the Undisputed song.
That's what they were repping, bruh. That's how it is. God damn.
Yeah, and they did not do that, whatever that entrance was, bro.
Oh, Lord.
They make their big stomps, and then they crouch and stare at everyone.
Just stare at people, bruh. Like a bunch of fucking creeps.
So, the Judgment Day win. As they're leaving, Edge pulls up to the arena. They get back in the ring. We go to commercial. We come back, and they're still standing there pissed off as they were 5 minutes ago.
Like, bro, how can you make an angry face for 5 minutes? That's skill right there.
Finn is talking about how he's a legend, and he doesn't get nearly as much respect as Edge does. Rio was talking about Beth a little bit, and then Edge, or Damian Priest, said, he said, you know, you don't have Beth to watch her back. You don't have Beth to watch her back tonight. You don't have Beth to watch her back tonight because we know who wears the pants in the house, and then he goes, well, how about you come out here and reach your Judgment Day? Bro, shut the fuck up.
Hey, bro, shut your stupid ass up. Your jokes
and then
suck.
Bro, and then Edge mocked him.
Damn.
When he came out, Edge was like, oh, you want me to come out here and reach my Judgment Day? And he like fucking mocked Damian Priest's voice. I was like,
he got his ass. Even there,
Damian Priest, he's like, You need to come out here so you can meet your judgment day.
Uh,
Like, bro, get the fuck out of here with these lame ass jokes.
Your character sucks. Goes ass. The fuck out of here.
Like, bro, last week we heard your stablemate utter the words, Rey Mysterio is 6'1" mine. I don't want to hear you guys making any more jokes about anybody. I don't
Oh,
want to
bro,
hear it.
I feel so bad for Finn because I ain't never letting that man live that down. Burley said you're 6'1" mine, bro. That's what a fourth grade wrestling fan sends to his crush, bro. Come on,
Honestly.
you talking about that to another grown man? Come on,
Edge
bro.
Edge comes out and he says, you know what? Beth isn't here, and we both wear the pants in the relationship because it's 2022 and you're living in old times and you're going to be single forever, Damian Priest.
Yeah.
Actually, I know what he is doing. He's having
No,
threesomes,
threesome.
man. He's having
Yeah.
threesomes with Matt Riddle,
With
and
Matt
you
Riddle?
know that's what he's cool with. That's what he's cool with,
Thanks.
man. So
Hey, it's his life, bro. I ain't gonna judge.
hey, to each his own, I guess.
I'm gonna take it
But
for divorce.
Edge says, you know, you guys were really, he says, you guys sat under my learning tree for a couple months, but apparently it wasn't long enough because you would know that I did not come alone. As Dominic and Rey Mysterio make their return to television and they're hitting the Judgment Day with kendo sticks. They chase him out of the ring, and Dominic's standing in the ring with a kendo stick, and Rhea Ripley hops in the ring, and they're just walking circles around each other. They walk like 4 or 5 whole circles around the ring. Rhea eventually, Dominic tells her, I don't want to do it, but I will if I have to. She eventually gets close enough and just takes and Dominic just lets her take the kendo stick. He just lets her take the kendo stick out of his hand as the other two hop in the ring because they know Edge and Rey hop in the ring because they know Rhea was about to go to town on his ass with that damn kendo stick. They hop in the ring, and the other two, Priest and Finn, grab Rhea out of the ring as Damian Priest is yelling, "This isn't over." So,
Oh, good lord.
that was that. And then later in the night, it was announced. It was like they showed they didn't show the graphic, but it was basically announced that for Clash at the Castle, we're going to be getting Edge and Rey Mysterio versus Finn Balor and Damian Priest. And Rey had to break the news to Dominic that he was choosing Edge and not him. And he said he needs the experience in his corner. And Dominic was like, I understand, Dan. I understand.
Oh, bro, definitely turning on his ass, bro.
Triple H, bro. I swear to God, you better not do that, bro.
Dude, he's gonna do it.
Oh, man, I think he's
That
going
group's
to.
gonna be even worse, bro. We're gonna have emo Dominic, bro.
Oh,
Probably shit's gonna be great. Like, it's gonna be so bad, but I kind of want to see it. I kind of want to see it happen because it's so bad. I genuinely want to see it.
Yeah, it's gonna be some top tier comedy, man. That's for damn sure.
Bro. Good lord, bro. Fucking done.
Now, Dan.
I'm sorry, father. You started fucking whooping his ass, just crying.
Well, yeah. Next, Adam Pearce comes in the locker room. Adam Pearce comes in the locker room, and Miz and Ciampa are standing there. And Ciampa says, before you say anything to Mike, he was calling him Mike. So I like that kind of.
That's cool. I like that.
It gives off that they're friends, even though even though I don't want them to be friends. You know, it gives off. Yeah, it gives off that there's a real life relationship there. He told him, he's like, please don't say anything to Mike. He's had a bad week. So I don't know what Dexter Lewis was doing to his man over the week, bro. But he says, you know, I know what you're going through, and the Miz says, apparently not. You put me in a match with Bobby Lashley.
Damn. Yeah, his ass.
he says to him, Adam Pearce says, I just want to let you know Dexter Lumis was arrested on NXT, but because you didn't cooperate with police, they had no real concrete evidence to keep him under custody, and he has been released from jail. And The Miz goes, no, what do you mean? What do you mean he's released from jail? And he's like, why? He's like, because you wouldn't cooperate. So Adam Pearce says, if you want to tell me what happened, I can relay the information so they can make an arrest, so they can have a reason to make an arrest. And The Miz goes, no, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about what he did to me.
Oh, bro, come on, bro. Bro,
What
his
the
alien
fuck,
abduction
man?
shit. Bro, broke his ass. The fuck, bro?
What is it like, bruh? Come on
Don't
now.
play it up like that, bro. You know what you're doing.
Come on.
Oh, fuck it. Why would they make it sound like that, bro? I hope they aren't doing it on purpose. Because to be honest, I don't even think they are. I think they're just so dumb.
You know,
I can say a lot of things, bro. He's on a lot of arcs right now.
honestly,
I'm just
bro.
going to leave it for the PlayStation parties, bro.
Bro.
No.
Dude, like, what the fuck, man?
Come on, bro. You
You're
can't
just
be
gonna
saying
make it sound like that? Like, that is not okay, bro. That is
that
not
ain't
okay.
right.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Why would you make it sound like that?
So, yeah. The whole time during the show, The Miz was involved in like backstage segments where he was just like walking with Ciampa, but then he would like see somebody like a security guard and like get in his face, and Ciampa would tell him like, "Dude, relax. Eye on the prize. Eye on the prize." I'm
Bro
like,
got
damn.
PTSD.
Apparently, man.
Apparently, bro.
He had him drinking that. Dexter Lumis had him drinking that Street Profits juice, bro.
Bro really did, bro. Bro said,
like, bro, why you gotta make it sound like this? But like, oh my
why,
lord.
bro? You ain't gonna make it sound like that. Just, like, bro, just make some fucking goofy shit up. I don't fucking know. Not that. Don't make it sound like that.
Bianca Belair, Alexa Bliss, and Asuka versus local athletes happens. Stand up, shut up, and fight me.
And fight me, bro. Bro, I saw a clip. A fucking Alexa botched that fucking move and roll on her head. Good lord.
Yeah, they got the quick victory, and yeah, that was pretty much that. After this, Titus O'Neil announces that WWE is making a $100,000 donation to Connor's Cure. I didn't know that they stopped partnering with Connor's Cure.
Same, I had no clue. I just learned that from Logan with his tweet earlier, bro. I had no clue.
I did not know that, but that is a horrible thing that they decided to stop partnering with them.
Well, fuck, you created it. Like, I don't get it. At least it's back now.
Yeah. Kurt Angle comes out for probably one of the most pointless like appearances you can possibly imagine. He comes out here full Olympic tracksuit, like he's about to whoop ass, and Gable comes out not shortly after. I will say the one funny thing was Kurt doing the shoosh off, bro.
Oh god.
Oh, bro, Kurt screaming. Bro, the last one, they did like a really long shoosh, and like the way Kurt's mouth was shaped, bro, was fucking hilarious, dude. He's like, oh, bro, it was too funny, bro. It was too funny.
Man, it's too funny.
But they offer him a spot in the Alpha Academy. He turns it down. I genuinely was hoping we seen Jason Jordan.
Oh, I
I
was really
genuinely
hoping.
was hoping that we would see Jason Jordan come back. And this would have been the perfect segment with Chad Gable being involved. It really would have. And then Kurt was full tracksuit. I was like, yo, are we about to see Kurt Angle and Jason Jordan take on Alpha Academy?
Oh, bro, that shit would be nuts. Whew, that shit would be heat.
It would have been really cool if Jordan had turned on Kurt. Gable and Otis would have been celebrating, like, yeah, he's in the Alpha Academy now. And then they turned on Otis.
That shit would be really sick. That
That
shit
would
would
have
be
been
really
sick.
sick.
And then in a matter of like 5 minutes, you got American Alpha back together. That would have been
That
sick.
shit would
But
be heat, bro.
hopefully it
Man can
happens,
dream.
man. But yeah, definitely, bro. Definitely. A man can dream is right. So, Street Profits come out and they wrestle a match against the Alpha Academy. And if Alpha Academy win, Kurt Angle has to join Alpha Academy. Kurt's sitting ringside. Street Profits win the match. They give Kurt a sip of their juice after.
Hopefully not that fucking Street Profits juice, bro.
I think it was, bro, because Kurt spit it out immediately and
Oh,
handed them milk. And then they
oh
just
God.
celebrated with milk.
Good lord, bro. Good lord. I love seeing Kurt, but why like that, bro? Brought him on commentary for a day or something. That'd be fun.
Seriously, dude. Um, after this, we got easily the best part of the show for me.
Oh yeah.
We got this back and forth between Matt Riddle and Matt Riddle. They
Good to
emphasize
see,
the
bro.
Matt. They yeah, bro. Incredible, man. Incredible. Oh man, look at that. I'm seeing Joseph Angle. Is that Raw?
Oh, oh yeah.
Zeus.
Yes.
Just popped up on my Instagram feed.
Yes, you
This
do,
back
Logan.
and forth.
He needs to hear Kurt on commentary, bro. It's fire.
Kurt's a literate ass, bro. Bro, that shit would be so funny.
Dude, that would be a
commentary.
disaster.
Uh,
He
what
he
you doing? What you
He-
doing?
really fit. No, bro. I hope they do it.
They genuinely should have put him on commentary, bro. Just for
They
that
should.
match, at least. That
That
shit
shit
would have
would've
been
been
top
heat.
tier comedy.
Good lord.
Matt Riddle is back.
Nice.
He is no
Love
longer
to see.
Riddle. It is Matt Riddle.
Hey.
So all those months of me calling him Matt Riddle, just off of instinct, and never went away.
No. Pay it
back.
off. Exactly.
You love to see it.
Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. And I've heard that Theory got Austin in his name back, but I don't think they confirmed it yet.
He wasn't on the show tonight, but
Well, they did that little thing with Johnny.
Yeah, my bad. He was on the show tonight. My bad. But I have heard him prefer promotional work.
Yeah,
Promotional
as
work
Austin
that he
Theory.
is Austin Theory again. So
Thank
I love
God.
it. I love it, man. So they're having this back and forth, and it's super chill. It's super chill. Nothing's happening. They're really just talking about the match, and at the end, Matt Riddle says, we know that there's only one man in your household, in your family, and that is Becky Lynch. Seth looks pissed, doesn't say anything. We go to commercial. I'm like, oh, okay, that was cool. Whatever. We come back, and this is where things just... Bro, this was the best part of the night. By far.
Easily.
This is why I love that Triple H added another 4 weeks of build onto this match, because this match is going to be incredible.
Oh, 100%.
Seth, we get back, and they say we have exclusive footage from what happened over the commercial break between Riddle and Seth Rollins. Seth, I literally wrote a transcript here for you guys, so I didn't miss anything. Seth says, "Yo, Riddle, you still there?" Riddle says, "Yeah, I'm still here." He says, "You want to talk about my family, man? How about let's talk about your family? Oh, wait, you ain't got one, because your wife divorced you and took your kids, and they don't want to see your bitch ass anymore, huh?" Whoa!
Damn. Bro, throwing them shots.
Whoa!
Bro, getting
Riddle
low.
says, "What did you just say?" Seth says, "Yeah, you heard me, bitch."
Fucking crazy, bro.
Whoa!
Bro got
Whoa!
pissed.
Riddle says, "Where are you?" Seth says, "I'm here, come find me." Matt Riddle says, "I'm not gonna beat you up, bro. I'm gonna fuck you up. Where the
Shit.
fuck are you?" What?
Bro, angry as hell, bro.
Seth says, "Come find me, bitch." Yo, what is going on, bro? And then Matt Riddle says, "Keep playing games, bro. I'm gonna fuck you up." Oh
Shit.
my god.
Holy fuck, man. That's just nuts, bro. They were going crazy. They really were talking real crazy, bro. I loved it. That shit's heat. They were about to box. You love it. That's the type of shit we want to see.
This was top tier.
Oh yeah.
This was tremendous. Incredible. Absolutely incredible, man. I don't got any more words, bro. Come find me, bitch. You heard
Damn.
me, bitch.
Come find me, bitch. Thing is, bro, if I was real, didn't Seth cheat on that one girl or he was sending nudes to or something?
Yeah, that's I believe that is Sonya Deville's wife.
I think so. I would have so brought that up if I was real, bro. I'd be like, you talking to me? Man, you did it first.
If I was Seth, nah, cause if I'm Seth, if he says some shit like that, I'm like, yeah, that's why you getting butt ass naked with Damian Priest.
No. Oh,
bruh,
bro.
bruh.
Just, what? Just, yeah, what you and
That's why you're
Priest
having
doing?
threesomes with Damian Priest and shit.
Just
Just start
talking
going nuts
crazy.
at each other.
Just start saying the most foul shit about each other.
Oh,
Oh,
bro.
bro.
Jesus,
The
man.
fuck, man. But that shit was awesome, man. And that's what we want to see more of, bro. Shit
Dude,
like that.
this is 100%. Like, this is exactly this is exactly why this is exactly why we do not need TV 14, because if interactions like this can
Can happen.
happen on a PG show, Triple H just by this segment is letting you know we don't need that shit, because we're still going to give you some fire ass segments that are aimed towards adults on our product.
Exactly.
So you heard me, bitch.
Damn.
Bro,
Straight up with it.
dude, and I love the way Seth was sitting there just like so
Oh, just chill.
pissed.
Mm-hmm.
He was like so like poised, but he was so pissed off. It was
Mm-hmm.
fantastic.
Loved it, bruh. Loved it.
The Miz is wrestling this match against Bobby Lashley. There were several points in this match where The Miz would be outside of the ring and Ciampa would be behind him, and Miz would turn around and like go to swing off him, and
Got you, bitch.
and Ciampa was telling him, he's like, Mike, it's me. God damn it! You could hear him yelling at him. You could hear him saying, he's like, God damn it, Mike, it's me. So,
Oh, bro, why are they playing it up like that, bro? Oh man.
bro, Miz is like, Miz is trying to swing off his ass. I'm like, oh Lord, man. So, in the end, the Miz is gonna go for the skull crushing finale, and he sees Dexter Lumis all the way up on the stairs, with the crowd, and he's pointing. He's like, look, and Ciampa's not looking, because Ciampa's like, hit your finisher, like hit him with
Just
it,
finish him. He's all the way up there.
and the lights go off, and Ciampa looks up there, and the not the in-ring lights, I mean the spotlight that was spotting on Dexter Lumis goes off.
Mm-hmm.
Ciampa is Ciampa is, he finally looks up there like, what the fuck? And Loomis is gone. Loomis is gone. I don't know whether we're dealing with Dexter Loomis or Michael fucking Myers. What is going on here, man?
What the hell's going on?
So, Miz is, got his attention towards Loomis after he spent the week with him. And, and Bobby...
I don't know how that week played out. When did he escape? Did he escape on Tuesday when they arrested him?
Dexter Loomis might have got all that he wanted out of Mike the Miz.
Exactly, bro. Did they arrest Loomis and search his house afterwards and find Miz? We need the details, bro. What room was he in? That's what I gotta know. Good Lord.
Definitely, bro. Definitely. Bobby Lashley then takes advantage. Just like Dexter Loomis did.
Well, it slipped through. Yep, that's what Dexter Loomis did. He took his advantage, bro. Oh, bro.
Why do they have to make things sound like this, bro?
Oh, bro.
Okay, so
Bobby Lashley took a page out of Dexter's book.
So Bobby Lashley takes advantage of the Miz and he puts him in the Hurt Lock, and that was it. After this, we got the little like Kurt Angle thing where Edge shows him the cards.
Oh yeah.
But it's like pointing up. It's like you suck. We all know the classic.
The classic shit.
Classic video package. The classic backstage segment with Edge and Kurt. So they recreated that. Kurt walks over to show the Mysterios. He's like, guys, look. And this was the same segment where Ray broke the news to Dominic. And he turns the card around to show the Mysterios. And he's like, damn it, he got me again. Because he sees that you still suck on it. Do you want to go ahead and explain what had happened with Johnny Gargano? Because I may have walked out of the room and I came back at the tailor end of this segment.
Yeah, so they replayed, the moment from last week, and then it cuts to I think it was Patrick interviewing Johnny before the show, just in seats, in stands, while it's empty. And Johnny's just talking about, he was kind of like saying about three, like, yeah, he definitely changed, and fame can get to some people, but he's earned it, and he has a lot to show for it. And he's just being a baby face, obviously. And he's just talking about, from the wedding to having my son, I didn't get a text or a call or nothing. And then you just see Theory just walk up behind him. But this part was horribly shot, by the way. You just see pants just walking behind him, and you just see the bottom of the briefcase. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? But it's revealed as Austin Theory, and he's telling fucking Gargano, you didn't call me, or I didn't call you. You didn't call me when I not the youngest U.S. champ. He was said, well, was he the youngest U.S. champ?
Youngest U.S. champ and the youngest Mr. Money in the Bank.
Okay, he's both. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, he was like, when I became the youngest U.S. champ, when I became the youngest Mr. Money in the Bank, and it was just just going back and forth.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm. Just simple back and forth from those two.
After this, we got Bloodline.
Oh my god.
We won.
You two sweet ones.
Jimmy, Jay, and Sammy, yes, Sami Zayn, comes out with the Usos, and they are all talking about how Roman Reigns' 2-year celebration is on Friday. Sammy says that Roman appointed him the special something.
He's like special. Yeah.
Something like that. What's up?
I'll tell you later.
Lord.
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second. My camera's blurry. All right, there we are. Yeah, man. So he gets in the ring, or yeah, they're in the ring talking about how uh, they get pissed off at Sami Zayn for talking about himself, and then he starts typing up the Usos, and they're just
Mhm.
standing there, just marking out as he's gassing them up. And Kevin Owens comes out, and he says, and I really like where they're going with this. I really like the
Mhm.
chemistry that Sami Zayn has with Roman Reigns, and I'm really liking how this story is gonna play out.
Same.
Kevin Owens says, it's quite sad. You are one of the best in-ring performers ever, and you are delegating yourself to hanging out with these guys, and they don't care about you at all. The whole time, Jay is asking Sammy, "Is this your boy?" And Sammy's saying, "Yes, that's my boy. That's my boy." He said, "Let me explain something to you, Kevin. Roman Reigns doesn't owe you anything." And that's when Kevin started telling him, they only want you so you can do their dirty work."
Hmm.
And yeah, so he gets in the ring, Kevin Owens gets in the ring, goes face to face with Jay, and yeah, these two end up going. At some point, man, I thought these guys were gonna turn on Sammy, or I thought Sammy was gonna hit one of them.
Hmm.
Um, but Kevin gets in the face of Jay, and these two end up having a one-on-one match, and Kevin ends up winning that. And yeah, I really like the progression of this storyline. I like how and there was a moment there where Sammy was listening to Kevin Owens, and you could tell he was like, "Damn, he's right. Like these guys
Hmm.
don't give a fuck about me." And as he was doing that, he kind of snapped out of it and was like, "No, man, the bloodline, they like me." And then he did his handshake with Jimmy. He said, "See, Jimmy likes me." And then he's like, "And Jay, we're working on it." So I really like where we're going here, man, and I really think that Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens are the ones to beat these two, man. Definitely.
I think so, bro. That'll be really awesome, man. And a couple things about this little segment. One thing, KO mentioned Sami Zayn's horrible haircut and beard. So I
Yeah,
hope that
true.
means he'll cut it when they get together, and he's not a fucking weirdo anymore. And bro, Jey Uso, man, like he's good. I like Jey Uso, bro. But his faces, bro. Why does he make that like snarling face 24/7, bro? When that match started, and they're starting to lock up, all you see from Jey Uso is just that angry, like grinding teeth face that he does, bro. Bro
Yeah.
had that shit for like 5 minutes straight, bro. That shit was cracking me up, man. But I like the storytelling in this match, man, and not in the match, and well, that too, but the storyline, and I like where they're going with it, man. And I don't think I like. I think they did this. I think they started this like 2 or 3 weeks ago. But I just love how they gave KO those old Trons back.
Same.
It's so sick. Yeah, I love it.
Absolutely. Absolutely, man. So Raquel in the main event, Raquel Rodriguez,
Oh, you didn't miss the
Leah.
last week's segment though.
What? Which one? I might have missed that one too. I probably walked
Yeah.
out of the room for that.
So,
Oh no.
so they're in the parking lot. It's Miz and Ciampa.
Oh my
Yeah.
God! Yeah, I do remember this.
Ugh.
Go ahead, bro. You can
So
tell.
Miz and Ciampa are talking, and all we hear from the tail end of the conversation is, "Are you sure you're good? Are you sure you're good to go on your own?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm good. Just go. I'm okay. I'm okay." And he's fucking freaking out. He's fucking looking in every direction like fucking crackhead. And he's starting to get in his car, and then fucking Kevin Patrick comes up trying to ask him questions about what happened or something, and then fucking Miz shoos him away. And when he closes the door and turns the car on, all you see is the back. In the very back of the trunk is just a light, just like I think they had just under his face just to when the car was on. And you
Yeah.
just see Dexter Loomis just staring out the car window, and he just drives off, bro. So Miz is about to go through it again. Round 2.
Route 2. Oh my god.
The hell, bruh.
You just see this tweet from Tony Khan?
Nah.
He tweeted out a GIF just now that says, "This is the turn of luck I've been waiting for."
Oh, shit. Hmm.
And it's a picture. It's a like a GIF of like some like a creature in red lighting.
Hmm. It's definitely either referencing Wyndham or MJF. So we're gonna get one of the
Definitely.
two.
And I think we see Wyndham this weekend, no matter what show it's at. I think in some form we will see him this weekend.
100%.
So,
Definitely.
in the main event, Io Sky and Dakota Kai. Io Sky and Dakota Kai were about to win this main event match for these women's titles. Bailey hopped on the apron to distract Raquel and Aaliyah, and the other three, I don't know what to call their group, Bianca, Alexa, and Asuka walked out, and we got these three chasing Bailey off, and Raquel and Aaliyah pinned Dakota Kai.
Yeah. Shit.
And they are the women's tag team champions. Was Io legal?
That's the thing. I don't think she was. I think it was Dakota that was legal.
Because I keep seeing people say that they're going to go with like the wrong woman pinned angle.
They might. I feel like they might, because I thought Dakota was the one that was legal.
Yeah. Logan says, I don't see Wyndham showing up this weekend on any show. I don't know, man. I hope.
I hope so, man.
He was in Loomis's dungeon.
Goddamn.
Yeah, man. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, we have definitely speculated that he was going to be on a lot of other shows, and he hasn't been. So you never know. You never know. It's all up to him.
Exactly,
He's got the whole
man.
world in his hands. He really
This is
does.
the one I'm actually saying I might see him at, so.
Yeah, definitely, bro. So, with that, yes, Aaliyah pins up Dakota Kai, and Raquel Gonzalez and Aaliyah are women's tag team champions.
Not it, bruh. Not it.
What the fuck is this? What is this, bro? We did this whole damn tournament for Raquel Gonzalez and Aaliyah to win the titles.
Straight ass.
I would have liked Dakota Kai and Io to win these belts, and then have a winner-take-all match for their 6-woman tag at Clash at the Castle, man.
That would have made sense, but no.
It really would have, man. But I don't know. Apologize. I don't know why. I don't know why this decision was made. This was not it. I genuinely cannot wrap my head around why this decision was made. This made 0 sense whatsoever, man. 0.
Same, man. No sense whatsoever.
Yeah, it's stupid. Completely nonsensical move here. Yeah, like I said, bro, I genuinely I can't give you guys a good enough reason as to why this would have happened, but it did. And like these two, bro, like this Raquel Gonzalez is fucking horrible, and then there's Aaliyah for I don't know what reason.
Ass. Terrible.
Yeah, this decision is not it. Completely nonsensical, bro. Completely. Yeah, and I hope this doesn't knock some steam off of this group.
Hopefully not, because
They should not be losing.
no, not like that.
Yeah, I can't believe it either, man. I can't believe it either. It made no sense, and I genuinely can't give you guys a good enough reason as to why this happened.
Same.
And yeah, man. So that is pretty much it for our week of news. And nothing really happened on SmackDown.
No, it was a pretty dead week for SmackDown.
Yeah.
Did we see Cross?
Promo. A promo of
Okay.
Cross.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, man. But yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the week of wrestling, man. So with that, looks like it is going to do it for this edition of the Notorious Heels podcast, man. This has been episode 106 of Notorious Unscripted. And with that, man, that is going to do it, like I said, for another great edition of Notorious Unscripted. This has been episode 106. Just to remind you guys, man, we will be on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So, going to be a big week. And yeah, I'm excited. Like I said, we got news, Clash at the Castle review, All Out review, and a Unscripted next Monday. So yeah, man, that is going to do it for this edition of Notorious Unscripted, man. Once again, it is always a pleasure for my Johnny Mayhem.
And Sir K.
And that is going to do it for this edition of the Notorious Heels podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for another great edition of Notorious Unscripted. Ladies and gentlemen, please like, comment, and subscribe. And we will see you guys on Friday with not only the news, but the Clash at the Castle and All Out predictions. We'll see you guys there.
Peace.